everybody, and welcome back to episode 5 on Simply Bedrock. I am Teddy. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And today we are going to go back to working on the mansion. We have done quite a bit, not so much between episodes. I took a bit of a break because I had some stuff and things going on. I did get a tree built or two. I don't know if I saw this one in the last episode or not, but this one I definitely did between episodes. It is a custom. It is the first time I've done this style of custom, and it's not quite straight. I'm not gonna lie, it's not completely in a straight thing, but it's fine. It looks good, so I'm happy with how it comes out. What else has been going on? I've been contemplating the dock. I don't like the oak. It's just too bright. It's too much contrast against this. So what I've been doing is I transferred this all over from oak, birch, jungle to just spruce trees over there, and we go a little sprucey island, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be transferring all of this over to spruce in today's episode. And the other thing we're going to be doing is we are going to be working inside, because I need a better source of XP. Now, I love the witch farm. Don't get me wrong. It is a good source of XP, good source of goodies, but it's not good enough for what I want. So, we need to get ourselves these guys cured up, and we need to get ourselves set up with a villager breeder and a villager trading area. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have our trading area over here, and we're going to fill it up with all our villagers. I'm hoping I can get away with just having one bed for all these villagers. I might need to have more beds for the breeder, and I might have to move the breeder upstairs to the top floor and have them literally drop straight through down. But before we get into putting villagers in place, I want to make a little modification to the mansion itself, and that includes breaking out this wall, and that wall right there, because we are going to put in a balcony thing that leads down to a manual crop farm, and that is going to be the first job of today. So let me start on this. Let me get some bits and pieces done, and I'll come back to you guys with some progress. Alrighty, so a bit of time's passed, and I've got a little bit of progress in place. Now, it did take me quite a while to figure out how I was going to get this to sit, because I was contemplating having this all raised and have a raised balcony for the crops and all that, but I decided that no, we're actually going to bring the level of the crops down to this kind of level and then bring it down again, and so on and so forth. And the crops are actually going to reach all the way out to the water's edge, hopefully, and possibly even come up this way. So it's going to be quite a big crop field, and that's going to be kind of cool. So this is coming along quite nicely. Above this, we are going to have a balcony kind of thing above that looks out over this area. I think that's going to look kind of cool. So what I've got in my pocket is a load of dirt, and what we're going to do is start shaping out the area for how we want the crop farm to look. Now, what we're going to do over here, we're going to have a little storage bit set up in this corner here for all of our chests with seeds and all the rest of it. This is going to get cut down a bit here, so it's a one level. And then as we're going to raise up all over here and get all that in place. So I'm going to hit up a stream. If you guys want to check me out over on twitch.tv/TeddyLegendGaming, and I will see you guys after the stream. Alrighty, guys, we had a really fun, successful, and chilled out stream, and we did get a lot of work done. Yeah, I know, it's surprising. We got stuff done. And this is the result. We got all these chests in for all our crops to go in, and yeah, they don't really fit too well, but they look pretty decent. And we've got our farms in place, guys. We've got pumpkin and melon. We've got beetroots. If we come up here, we've got our potatoes, we've got our carrots, and we've got our wheat. And as you can see, I still got quite a lot to fill out on most of these farms, but I will get that filled out as we go. Now, I did say this is going to go down to most likely go down to the water's edge. I haven't quite got that far. Oh, egg, thank you. But the eggs are actually one thing I'm going to need, because I've decided here, what we're going to put in here is we've got a single wide center, so we're going to put a chicken farm in there, and we're going to have a little black wall thing like this, but it's just going to have a chicken farm sticking out of it. And I think that's going to be kind of cool, because we're going to hollow out all this inside here, so this actually has a flat wall on it, not the attached wall like it is currently. We can make it all look like a flat wall, which will look better. And then this all around here, I had plans to make this kind of a bizarre thing with like little shops and stalls and stuff, which I still think I'm going to do. I still think that's going to look quite good. And then we're going to put cabins and trees and all that good stuff around here. But obviously that's not going to happen right now. I did say at the start we're going to get this changed out onto a spruce dock instead of an oak one, because the oak is just far too bright. So we are going to get onto that as well. And believe it or not, I have just finished one stream. I am about to do another stream because it is in fact the next day. So we are going to do a stream now, and we're going to get this changed out. And I might even time-lapse me doing that one, because that'd be quite a good thing to do. So let me get that time-lapse started, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, that was a very successful time lapse, and as you can see behind me, we have got a very different looking dock. Now, I decided to leave this oak. I was contemplating making it dark oak, but I decided I didn't like how it looks. So we have got rid of that. We've got plenty of lighting going on over here. I haven't quite finished sorting out this little corner yet, but we will get to that when we get to it. But overall, I'm quite happy. We've got gates we can get out into the boats when the boats are docked. We've got a way up from like little boats / swimming or fishing or whatever. And we have plenty of space to be putting in like little fishing shacks or whatever in here. Well, not shacks, you know, like fisherman storage areas, and maybe a forge or something like that. And also, chat actually won a cabin on the stream this time. So we've got our first cabin built up here as well, which is really cool. And also had another tree one. Mercedes won her first tree after Bird got his first tree the other day. And this cabin is also Bird's cabin. This is Bird's coop, which I thought I'd just start getting some cabins in because they look really quite nice. This one is a slightly different style to what obviously the mansion is, completely different to the mansion, but it looks really cool. And they won't all be the same style of cabin, they will be different, but I want to dot cabins all around here. I want to dot trees all around here, including in the central area, and then hopefully stretch them out over to this side as well and have a gap coming through if we ever get time. It depends entirely on the 119 update, but if we have time around the 119 update, I'm hoping to even have a big industrial dock over here, but that will be entirely dependent on the update. So I want to get this finished before we start this. So guys, next thing we are going to do is we are going to be taking these crops and we are going to find someone to trade them with. Now we've got our zombie friends in there, so we're going to transform them into villagers, get them trading and start getting ourselves emeralds together so we can start buying ourselves more carrots and all the other good stuff that we want to buy. And hopefully then we'll have something we can sell in a shop, which would be absolutely awesome. So give me a few minutes, I'll get some villagers inside sorted out and I'll come back to you guys with some more progress. Okay, time's passed, and as you can see behind me, I've got a rudimentary villager set up in place, and there's a little kitty cat there, which means only one thing: we have got ourselves some villagers already in place. Now, I had a few guys already. I had Larry, I had Norman, I had Barry, and I had Bob already in boats over here. And while I was getting these guys situated out, this guy turned up, Delbert. So we've now got 5 villagers in place, which is really cool, because we've got Larry. These guys are already maxed out. I've got carrots, pumpkins, melons. This guy sells cakes, and most importantly, this guy sells carrots. This guy also sells me carrots, and he has potatoes as his main trade. So 2 of the 4 main crops we've got outside are already being traded, and sort of melons and pumpkins. We've also got Barry, who is our cleric, buying up all my lovely rotten flesh, so I can get rid of all of that, and he trades back emeralds for bottles, which is even better because we can get rid of the bottles from the witch hut. Yay, we can get rid of all the bottles from the witch hut. Love it, brilliant, loving it. And he trades nether wart, which we don't actually have still. We need to try and find some nether wart somewhere. I might have to go to somebody else's base and just borrow some without telling them, but we'll get some at some point in the near future. And then we've got Bob, who is our bookshelf, lantern, and mending guy. He also has fire protection 4, which is absolutely stupendous. And then Delbert, he has efficiency 5, more lanterns for me, and he's also a mending guy, which is brilliant. So yeah, this is really good news. So what we're going to do now is I want to get a few more villagers. So let's have a little wander outside into the darkness and see if we've got any more hanging around outside for us. I've got a boat. The reason I have the boat is because I can get these guys named while I am curing them, basically. So that's the plan. And if you guys have any ideas for names for my villagers, then drop me a comment down below with your suggestion, and I'll give you a shout out in the next episode if you are picked. So anyway, let me have a little bit more time. Let me get some more villagers in place, because I want to have armorers, I want to have toolsmiths, I want more librarians, obviously, so I can start getting like fully kitted out weapons and tools and armor all ready to sell for people, because that's been one of our things we're selling. So give me some time. It's not got much time tonight, so yeah, leave it with me. I'll get some more villagers and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Alrighty, I have spent quite a decent amount more time on this thing, and I've got quite a few more villagers. Oh, it's raining, lovely. So yeah, we've got our first few down here, and then we've gone all the way down here now, and we've even got a couple of smiths in place as well. We've got an axe and a pickaxe from this gentleman here, and we got a shovel and another pickaxe from this fella here, as well as a diamond hoe, because, you know, we don't waste diamonds on hoes. So that is how we're doing. This guy is nice enough to sell me, ironically, he's got a triple build first trade, novice trade, which is quite rare to find. You don't very often see that. And he's got a looting Bane of Arthrod's sword as his first trade. That's quite a rare thing to find, but he's also got a sword and an axe as his second, which is really useful. So I was contemplating whether I was going to need upstairs on this part of the in this area. I said upstairs in this bit up here, and I'm pretty certain I am most definitely going to need it. I've only got 3 more slots on this level. I want to get another one of these dudes in, and then I want to get 2 armorers in here as well, and that will complete this level. So I need more space from all ends. So we're going to have to continue building up here, but that's got to wait till next episode, because I've run out of time for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button. If you really loved it, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.